Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be yet another ranking my last 10 palettes. I can't believe I've tried 10 more lately, and I have already a lot to try out, so there's gonna be another one coming probably within the next month. I'm really excited about a lot of these though. There is a miss in this one that I'm not super excited about, but I also have a lot of things that I'm in love with, and I'm really excited to chat about them, share them with you. I love doing these kinds of videos to kind of recap on what I've tried recently, and I always love hearing your feedback on these palettes as well and what your thoughts are. As always, if you think I'm missing a palette, I promise you I'm not. I keep track of everything as I am trying things out. I either featured it in the last one, I've never tried it, or it'll be coming in the next one. So everything is accounted for, and I'm really excited to share these with you. As always, I initially got this ranking my palette style idea from my friend Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. I will have her channel linked down below. Please make sure to check her out. And of course, I did film this look. It should already be up on my Instagram and TikTok by the time this video goes up. And as far as my accessories go, I got this choker from a shop in Orlando called Prometheus Esoterica a really long time ago. This is a Neff brand beanie, and I don't remember the name of this wig. Like, I don't remember the brand. I know I got it off of Amazon, but that was also probably at least 2 years ago. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in to the ranking. Let me just grab my stack of palettes here. I'm so excited. All right, ranked number 10. This one has not been my favorite to use. It's the Blood Moon palette by Wednesday Cosmetics. I've never heard of this brand before. New to me. It just arrived in my separate mailbox, which I do keep that mailing address in my description boxes, so it could have been a gift from like one of you. It could have just been the brand sending it to me, but I've never talked to the brand. There was no note, so I'm not really sure how this came to me. But it's the Blood Moon palette. I did play with this over on my Instagram and TikTok, and I'll be honest, I did not have a great time with it. The mattes that I used were really patchy, and I had trouble blending them out. I was able to kind of save it when I threw shimmers all over everything, but for the most part, a lot of these shimmers are not really my vibe. Like, these three are more of that like satiny, subtle shimmer. There's not really a whole lot to it. This Celestial shade does have like a nice pink shift, but again, it's not really highlighty. Like, it doesn't have really glitz to it. It just kind of has that shift in color, but not really the shine and gleam that I like. This Transcendent shade definitely saved the look for me. It gave a really pretty wet look to the lid, and honestly, I feel like that's the only thing that kind of made my look decent, because I just wasn't super happy with it. The overall outcome wasn't bad, but I didn't have a great time playing with this. Probably one of the more disappointing palettes I've tried this year, unfortunately. And it's a shame because I do really like this color story, but unfortunately the formulas just aren't really my vibe. Moving on to number 9, it's my Sigma Cinderella palette. They sent me this recently along with a couple other goodies that I've enjoyed trying out. I did play with this in conjunction with another palette that I'll talk about soon on my channel in a Get Ready With Me, and I also did do a separate look with this on Instagram and TikTok. Did the lights just flash? Pretty sure the lights just flashed. We're in the middle of a hurricane right now. I'm just, knock on wood, trying to get some filming out before I lose power. Hopefully we just won't lose power. It's not super bad where I'm at, but we are getting a lot of wind and rain from the outward bands of it. But yeah, I really like this color story. I think it's pretty. I like these moody, cool tones. I like the different shimmers in here. The colors in general are really pretty. I only ranked this one so low just because the other things going forward do excite me a little bit more. But I don't want you to think that I don't like this palette. Like, this being number 10 and this being number 9, they are so far apart from each other as far as like overall ranking goes. My final 2022 palette ranking will be at the end of the year, of course. This isn't even gonna come close to that one. I greatly enjoy this palette. I think it's beautiful. I just like everything else more. There's like either special shimmers or a color story that just speaks to me a little bit more, but the Cinderella palette is not bad by any means. Honestly, everything going forward I do like. I have to prioritize things, you know, like this is a ranking, something has to be lower than others. Number 8 is my Nomad Cosmetics Santa's Village palette. I played with this on my channel and on my Instagram and TikTok as well. It's a super cute 9-pan, really charming little holiday palette. I think it's adorable. The only thing I would really switch out is I probably would have done something different than the matte white, because I don't personally need that in a palette. And these shimmers are really cute. They're more like twinkly toppers, not so much like opaque shifty shimmers or anything like that, but they do add a really pretty topper effect to your look. I think it's a really fun take on a wintry, Christmassy color scheme, and I had fun with this one. The only reason I didn't really rank this one higher is just because even though I do enjoy the shimmer formula that's in here for what it is, again, it's not my favorite shimmers Nomad's done, but for what they are, they're advertised as toppers. I think they are pretty toppers. I do like the other shimmers in the palettes going forward more. So I did rank this one a little bit lower just because of that. But again, I don't dislike this palette. I actually really enjoyed using this one. I think it's super cute. Ranked number 7 is my Salem Cosmetics Love is Blood palette. I played with this over on my Instagram and TikTok. They did such a good job with this one. This one is such a step up from their previous palettes. These 3 shimmers in here are so shifty and special. I love these shimmers. And the color story in general is really cute. I like this kind of warm, sunrisey kind of color scheme. There is this kind of like more subtle satiny shimmer in here, which I wish was either just a matte, honestly, or one of the really special shimmers, but for the most part, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with how much this got stepped up compared to their other palettes, and I'm just really excited to see more from them. I hope they continue to utilize the shimmer formula and almost prioritize it in their palettes because it's really, really pretty, and it definitely made their palette stand out more to me this time. Their mattes are really fun to work with as well. They're very pigmented and very easy to blend. I was always impressed with that from the get-go. My main gripe with them was just their shimmers weren't totally my vibe, but this is so much better for me personally. Ranked number 6 before we get into the top 5, it is my Bella Beauty Bar Angles of Illumination. I know I used to say angels, my brain just read it wrong. I am just a human being, it's okay. But this is so much fun. I played with this in conjunction with that Cinderella palette on my channel in a Get Ready With Me, and I did do a standalone video with this on my Instagram and TikTok as well. This is gorgeous. These shimmers are amazing. It's a full duochrome palette, and it's just so fun to work with. I love these shimmers. They are so magical and shifty and twinkly, and I've had a blast with this one. I don't really have anything negative to say. I actually thought this one was gonna get ranked higher, but as it stands, the palettes going forward, they tugged at my heartstrings just a little bit more. So leaving this one here, but again, it's not bad, very well deserving to be ranked highly, and it probably will be in my overall ranking at the end of the year. I'm really excited about this one. Ranked number 5, getting into my top 5, it is the Ethereal palette from Gourmet Girls. They sent this to me about a month and a half ago, and I finally just recently got a chance to play with it because I've been swamped with makeup. It's so pretty. These shimmers are so shifty, so twinkly. I ranked this one a little bit higher than the Bella Beauty Bar just because even though I love that palette, something about these shimmers just stole my heart just a little bit more. I'm really enjoying playing with this brand. The Spooked palette I ranked very highly in the last ranking, and I'm so excited about this one as well. I did play with this on my Instagram and TikTok, although I think it's not gonna go up on Instagram until the day after this video, just because of the way my schedule ended up working out, but it is already on TikTok as I speak, so you can go check that out or just stay tuned on my Instagram. This is just such a pretty palette. So impressed with these shimmers and just looking forward to trying more from them. Ranked number 4, it's actually what I'm wearing today. It's my other Gourmet Girls palette that I finally got a chance to try. It is the Radioactive palette. Look how beautiful this is. It was actually really hard for me to rank between the two of these because they're basically the same for me, but I ended up prioritizing this one just because the colors in here I'm vibing with a little bit more right now. It's like bright and moody. I like these jewel tones. This one's a really fun palette to work with. I love the shifts on my lid. Like when I turn my head different ways, you see all these different colors and how they change. I love this palette and I'm just really, really excited about it. But the top 3, they are just another level for me. I love my top 3 with my whole heart. Number 3 is going to be my Oden's Eye Merry Christmas palette. This is fantastic. Unfortunately, the final pre-order for the holiday collection did just sell out, I think yesterday, the day that I'm filming this, so probably like a few days ago by the time this video goes up. So unfortunately, if you didn't get your hands on this or the other one, you're not gonna be able to, but if you did order it, I'm so excited for you because I love the holiday collection. This palette is so fun. I played with this one and the other one on my channel in kind of a 2 looks, 2 palettes kind of video. And then I also did individual Instagram videos and TikToks with both of them. This is just gorgeous. I love the jewel tones. I love the grungy vibes. I like that there's the Christmassy colors without it being totally traditional Christmas. I think this is so fun and I'm really, really excited about it and I can't wait to keep playing with it. Ranked number 2, this one has me so happy. It's Blend Bunny's newest palette, the All Done Up palette. Not only do I love it just because I love Blend Bunny's formula, I love it because it's a little bit smaller than her other palettes. This one's only 20 pans as opposed to I think 30 is what she normally does. If I'm remembering correctly in my brain, I could be wrong on that number. Maybe it's like 28. Now I'm blanking. I think it's 30, whatever. Regardless, this one is smaller. That's what matters here in this moment. I love Blend Bunny's formula. I did play with this on my channel and an Instagram video / TikTok. I always have videos with all of my palettes, of course. But this has been so fun to play with. I love her matte formula, one of my favorite formulas in my whole collection. They blend so incredibly easily, and the way she does this gradient in her palettes is just so appealing. I love the different tones in here. It's like grungy neutrals, and it makes me so thrilled. And these shimmers at the bottom are outstanding. I like the shimmers in her other palettes too, but these shimmers are on another level. For me, they're very comparable to the highlight palette that she came out with, which I'm obsessed with. This is just such a beautiful palette to work with. I love the whole collection. I love the gel liner, which I used to help with this look a little bit. And I love the lip products that she came out with as well. This was just such a killer palette, killer collection. Love it. And finally, last but not least, ranked number 1. This will be no surprise to anyone. It's my Christmas Eve palette from Oden's Eye. This makes me so happy. It's for sure in my top 3 from Oden's Eye. I won't be surprised if this makes it in my top 10 for the whole year. This is just such a beautiful color story. It's wintry and moody and grungy and amazing. And I love it. This was such a good idea for a holiday collection because it doesn't scream Christmas. I feel like I could use this all the time. The shimmers are beautiful. The mattes are amazing. I just love the colors in here so much. I think they are so pretty, so wonderful to work with, and I literally gasped when I first saw this color story. It makes me so thrilled. It makes my heart flutter, and this is totally up my alley, totally my cup of tea, and I am so thrilled to put this as number 1. I was fairly certain this would be number 1 as soon as I tried it, even though I'd barely tried any palettes for this ranking at that point. I was like, I don't think anything's gonna beat this for this ranking. I think this one's gonna be a solid number 1, and that's where it stands. So yeah, that is my current ranking, my last 10 palettes. I would love to hear your thoughts. Did my ranking surprise you at all? Have you tried any of these? Do you wanna try any of these? Let's chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your last 10 most recently used emojis. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the BATTYBEAN fam. I'm BATTYBEAN on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. There's literally a hurricane outside right now. So there's that. I'm just enjoying the fact that I haven't lost power yet and trying to take advantage of getting some filming done. Oh God, power's flashing again. I'm gonna be so sad if I only get through half of this video and then I lose power. We can do this, knock on wood.